What's going on, gang? It's your boy Phantm Fuego, Phantm, and thank you guys so much for tuning into today's edition of EQisLIFE. I'm not gonna take up too much of your time, but just like yesterday we talked about high pass filters, I'd be remiss in my duties. That means I'm not doing my job if I don't talk about its twin and polar opposite, the low pass. So let's jump in. Mixing up this beat right now. Let's dig into it. And as always, for any questions, comments, critiques, criticisms, artists looking to submit your music, companies and corporate sponsors looking to have your EQs and your new applications reviewed live on the show in front of our audience, EQisLIFE247@gmail.com, EQisLIFE247@gmail.com. Please get at us, get at us, get at us. Alrighty, so like I said, jump in. Low pass filters. Got this piece of the Steinway piano loop going. I looped the loop, if you will. And I have the 4020 Retro EQ here. Because of course this also has a low pass filter. But before we use that one, let's use one that you can actually see a visual example. Gonna pull up the standard, stock, your favorite and mine. So we have our high pass filter here. Our low pass filter here, guys. I'm gonna initiate it, and as the name states, a low pass filter cuts off the highs and allows the lows to pass. As we see, we're all the way down to 120 cycles, 120 hertz. This is where our target frequency is at right here, a little after 100. And then our slope right now, it's a 6 decibel slope. So as we see, even though we're selecting 120 as our target frequency, which is all the way over here, the slope extends out 6 decibels. So it's ramping away from the 100. In increments of 6, now in increments of 12, it's closer. Increments of 18, even closer to that target frequency. So remember, guys, again, always remember that tail, that or the frequencies, your bandwidth in your Q that is happening, the other frequencies that you're working on in addition to your targeted frequency when you are EQing. All right, so as we see, all of our high frequency information has been pretty much removed, and we just have this low frequency content. Let's bring it back in. Right, very nice. Low pass filters are extremely powerful. They're used on very bass resonant instruments that may not have a lot at the top. Bass guitars, kick drums, even sometimes on the human voice, just to tuck it into the mix the right way. Anything you want to blend in, into your mix. Low pass filters are definitely the way to go to blend stuff in. And conversely, the opposite is true for the high pass filter. When you're cutting off the lows and letting the highs cut through for a particular instrument, that will push and kick through your mix much easier, and it'll be much more receptive to our ears, because again, especially once you get past that 1K range and you're starting to really just have frequencies that the human ear is very sensitive to, it will cut through the mix immediately. And just real quick, let's look at this. Let's bypass this. This one, same thing. We have a high pass filter over here. You can literally do the same thing, but of course this time you have to more trust your ears. Because this one is an emulation of an old machine, its high pass filter stops around 5,000 hertz or 5 kilohertz. So if you wanted something that gave you much more control over the signal, you would definitely have to use like a paragraphic like this one right here. As always, guys, any questions, comments, critiques, criticisms, please get at us. EQisLIFE247@gmail.com. EQisLIFE247@gmail.com. I'm your host, Phantm. Have a great day. Send all questions or comments to EQisLIFE247@gmail.com, gang. EQisLIFE247@gmail.com. Have a great day. It's beautiful out here in the city. Keep grinding hard. Keep pushing your craft. Keep making your dreams happen. Keep writing them hits. And never forget, guys, EQ is life. Take care. I'll see you tomorrow.